Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I feel something in the room today. It's Monday morning, and I know some of you woke up and thought, Lord, it's Monday already. But let me tell you something. Monday is not your enemy. Monday is your launching pad. See, while the world is still rubbing the sleep out of its eyes, you've got a chance to rise, to move, to push, to start your week with fire in your spirit and purpose in your step. Monday is not the day to drag your feet. It's the day to declare, this week I'm going higher. This week I'm breaking limits. This week I'm walking in power. I don't care what happened last week. I don't care what storm you walked through on Friday. When you walked into this Monday morning, you stepped into a new opportunity. And if you've got breath in your body, strength in your bones, and vision in your heart, then this Monday is the signal that your assignment is not over yet. When you step into Monday morning, the first thing you must understand is that clarity is power, clarity is focus, clarity is direction. Too many of us roll into the week like we're still half asleep, like the weekend still has us wrapped up in its comfort. And we wonder why by Wednesday we're already tired, distracted, and overwhelmed. But let me tell you, Monday is not a day to stumble into. It's a day to walk into with intention. You've got to decide in your mind that you will not let confusion dictate your pace. You will not let chaos set your agenda, and you will not let the noise of life tell you who you are or what this week will be. See, when you don't start your week with clarity, you leave space for confusion to creep in, and confusion has a way of multiplying. One small distraction turns into two, and two distractions turn into three, and before you know it, you're buried under a mountain of things you never intended to carry. That's why so many people start strong on Monday morning, but collapse by Friday afternoon. They don't set the tone, they let the tone be set for them, but not you, not today. Not this week, not anymore. You've got to wake up and say, this is my week to rise. This is my week to rise. This is my week to build. This is my week to conquer what tried to conquer me last week. And you've got to get specific. Don't just walk into Monday hoping it works out. Speak it out. Declare it. Write it. Plan it. Tell your Monday where it's going before it tries to tell you where you're going. Because if you don't lead your Monday will lead you. And it will lead you places you don't want to go. Think about it. Athletes don't start a game without a game plan. Architects don't build a house without a blueprint. Pilots don't fly a plane without a flight path. So why would you begin your week without clarity? If you want victory, you need vision. If you want success, you need strategy. If you want to rise above the noise, you need to know exactly what you're aiming for. Otherwise, you'll spend all week reacting instead of advancing. Clarity gives you strength because it removes the weight of indecision. When you know where you're going, you don't waste time debating every little step. When you know your mission, you don't get sidetracked by every distraction. When you know your goal, you don't waste energy chasing what doesn't matter. That's why clarity must come first. Before the emails, before the phone calls, before the demands of the day, you've got to anchor yourself in a clear vision of what you're here to do. And let me tell you, when you walk in clarity, people notice. Your team feels it. Your family sees it. Your coworkers sense it. Because clarity produces confidence, and confidence is contagious. If you show up clear about who you are, what you're doing, and why you're doing it, the people around you will find strength in your example. But if you walk in with confusion, unsure, unfocused, uncertain, that confusion will spread like a virus, and before you know it, the whole atmosphere will feel heavy, unmotivated, and stagnant. That's why leaders must master clarity. It's not just for you, it's for everyone connected to you. So this Monday morning, don't just wake up, don't just roll out of bed, don't just show up physically, show up mentally, show up emotionally, show up spiritually, show up with a clear declaration. This is the day I set the tone. This is the day I establish the pace. This is the day I decide what this week will be. Because when you own your Monday, you own your week. And when you own your week, you own your future. Now hear me, clarity doesn't mean you know every detail. Life will still throw surprises your way. Unexpected problems will still come knocking. But clarity means you've already chosen your direction. So no matter what shows up, you're not swayed by every storm. You may bend, but you won't break. You may adjust, but you won't lose sight. You may get slowed down, but you won't get stopped. Why? Because clarity keeps you rooted in purpose. So when you leave here today, don't let your Monday slip away from you. Take a moment, sit down, write down your goals, Speak them out loud. Decide how you're going to handle distractions. Decide how you're going to measure your progress. Decide how you're going to show up for yourself and for your team. Do it with power. Do it with clarity. Do it with vision. Because Monday is not just another day, it's the foundation of your week. If the foundation is strong, the building will stand. But if the foundation is weak, the whole structure is shaky. So build your foundation with clarity and watch how strong your week becomes. And I declare over you today, this Monday you will not stumble into confusion. This Monday you will rise in clarity. And this Monday you will set the tone for victory all week long. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. It's that invisible energy that takes something small and turns it into something unstoppable. And here's what I need you to understand. Monday is momentum. The way you move on this day will echo through the rest of your week. If you drag through Monday, you'll feel that drag on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. But if you push with fire today, that fire will carry you into Friday with strength still in your step. See, too many people underestimate the power of the beginning. They think Monday is just another day. They think it's the day to complain, to groan, to say, I wish the weekend was longer. But I came to tell you, how you start determines how you finish. If you stumble at the starting line, you spend the rest of the race catching up. But if you launch strong, you carry that strength into every lap. Think about a train sitting on the tracks. At first, it takes all the power, all the force, all the energy to get it moving. But once that train gains momentum, you can put obstacles in front of it and it will plow right through. Monday is that starting push. Monday is that first gear. Monday is that spark that sets the engine on fire. If you can get momentum today, you'll be unstoppable all week long. Now, momentum doesn't come by accident. Momentum is built by movement. It's built by action. You can't sit still and expect to feel momentum. You can't procrastinate and expect progress. Momentum comes when you take consistent steps in the right direction. That's why Monday is not the day to wait. It's the day to work. It's the day to move. It's the day to set the tone with discipline, with focus, with intensity. The enemy of momentum is hesitation. When you hesitate, you stall. When you stall, you lose power. And once you lose power, it takes twice as much energy to get moving again. That's why so many people feel like they're always exhausted. It's not because they're working too hard. It's because they keep stopping and starting. They never let momentum carry them. They break their own flow. But you're not going to do that this week. No, this week, you're going to build momentum on Monday and ride it like a wave all the way through. Momentum also magnifies whatever direction you choose. If you start with negativity, that negativity grows. If you start with laziness, that laziness spreads. But if you start with purpose, purpose multiplies. If you start with positivity, positivity expands. So the question is not whether you'll build momentum. The question is what kind of momentum will you build? Because momentum will carry you whether forward into your destiny or backward into your comfort zone. That's why you've got to be intentional. Don't let the wrong momentum take hold. Don't let complaining become your momentum. Don't let excuses become your momentum. Don't let doubt become your momentum. Set the right tone, speak the right words, do the right actions, and momentum will lift you higher than you ever thought you could go. Think about it this way. If you roll a small snowball down a hill, it gathers more snow, more speed, more size. That's momentum. The same is true for your work, your energy, your spirit. Start with something small on Monday, one win, one breakthrough, one good habit, and let it roll. By Wednesday, it's bigger. By Friday, it's unstoppable. All because you didn't despise the small push you gave yourself on Monday morning. And let me tell you something, momentum doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone connected to you. When you walk into your workplace with energy, with drive, with momentum, it shifts the atmosphere. People around you feel it. Teams perform better when momentum is alive. Families feel stronger when momentum is moving. Communities thrive when momentum is growing. You're not just building it for yourself, you're building it for everyone who walks in your shadow. So this Monday, don't walk in slow, don't walk in heavy, don't walk in distracted. Walk in with fire, walk in with urgency, walk in like you're setting a precedent for the entire week. Because you are. The decisions you make today, the habits you form today, the energy you bring today, they will echo in the days to come. Monday is not a throwaway day. Monday is the multiplier of your week. I need you to grab this truth. Momentum is your advantage. Some people are smarter than you. Some may have more resources than you. Some may even have more experience than you. But if you've got momentum, you can outrun them all, because momentum takes ordinary effort and produces extraordinary results. Momentum makes the hard feel easier. Momentum makes the impossible feel possible. Momentum takes what used to take 10 steps and lets you do it in 3. That's the gift of momentum, and it starts right here, right now, on Monday. So declare it over yourself. This Monday, I will build momentum. This Monday, I will push with all my strength. This Monday, I will not stall. I will not hesitate. I will not delay. I will create the force that carries me through the week. And when you do that, you won't just survive the week, you'll dominate it. You won't just finish Friday tired, you'll finish Friday victorious, because you understood the truth. Monday is momentum, and momentum is the secret to your breakthrough. Your attitude is not just about you, it's about everyone connected to you. You might think your mood is private, that the way you feel only affects your own day, but I came to tell you that your attitude is the thermostat of your team. It sets the temperature of the room. It determines whether the environment is cold, discouraging, and lifeless, or warm, inviting, and full of energy. And the difference isn't in the circumstances around you. The difference is in the attitude you bring to them. Now listen carefully. A thermometer only reflects the temperature, but a thermostat sets it. Too many people live like thermometers. They walk into the room, and if it's negative, they become negative. If it's lazy, they become lazy. If it's heavy, they become heavy. They just reflect what's already there. But leaders, difference makers, people who shift the atmosphere, they're thermostats. They walk into the room and say, no matter how cold it feels in here, I'm going to turn up the heat. No matter how discouraged people feel, I'm going to bring hope. No matter how tired they look, I'm going to bring energy. Your team doesn't just need your skill. They don't just need your knowledge. They need your attitude. Because skill without the right spirit won't sustain success. Knowledge without the right atmosphere won't produce growth. You can have the best strategies in the world, but if the attitude in the room is toxic, everything will crumble. Attitude is the invisible glue that holds the team together. It's the fuel that makes vision come alive. Have you ever noticed how one negative person can drain the strength of an entire group? It doesn't take 10 complainers, just one. One voice of doubt, one spirit of bitterness, one attitude of defeat can shift the whole temperature downward, but the same is true on the other side. It doesn't take 10 encouragers to shift the atmosphere, just one person who refuses to let negativity win. Just one person who says, I don't care how dark it looks, we're going to make it. I don't care how heavy this feels, we're going to keep pressing. One person can lift the whole room, and that one person can be you. You've got to stop underestimating the power of your attitude. It's not a small thing. It's not a personal thing. It's a leadership thing. The way you show up on Monday morning is shaping how everybody else feels about their week. If you show up dragging, complaining, uninspired, the team feels that. If you show up with joy, focus, and determination, the team feels that too. They take their cues from you just like the temperature of the room takes its cues from the thermostat. And let me tell you this, attitude is contagious. It spreads faster than information. People don't just hear your words, they feel your spirit. You can tell them everything is going to be fine, but if your attitude says otherwise, they'll believe your energy more than your words. That's why it's so important to guard your attitude like treasure. Don't let frustration steal it. Don't let fear twist it. Don't let disappointment sour it. Protect it, because your team's temperature depends on it. And here's the good news. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to have the right attitude. If you're waiting on circumstances to line up before you choose joy, before you choose faith, before you choose energy, you'll never get there. Attitude is not about what's happening outside of you. It's about what's happening inside of you. You control it. You decide it. You set it. The room doesn't have to change before you do. You change first, and the room will follow. So this Monday morning, I challenge you, don't just reflect the atmosphere, set it. Don't just let the team's mood dictate let your mood dictate the team's. Walk in with confidence, even if you're still figuring things out. Walk in with positivity, even if you've got problems to solve. Walk in with hope, even if the challenges look bigger than you. Because when your attitude is right, it doesn't just lift you, it lifts everybody. Let me make it plain. When a thermostat is set to heat a room, it doesn't wait for the room to agree. It simply works until the temperature rises. That's what you've got to do. Don't wait for everyone else to believe before you do. Don't wait for everyone else to be excited before you are. Don't wait for the room to feel alive before you bring life. Be the thermostat and the room will catch up to you. And I declare this over you. Your attitude this week is going to change the game. Your attitude is going to shift your workplace. Your attitude is going to encourage somebody who was ready to quit. Your attitude is going to reignite someone's passion who thought they had lost it. Your attitude is going to be the fire that keeps the whole team moving forward. So don't underestimate it. Don't minimize it. Don't hide it. Choose it, protect it, and release it. Because your attitude is the thermostat, and this week you are setting it for victory. Too many people step into Monday carrying the weight of last week. They drag into a new beginning with the baggage of old mistakes, old disappointments, and old failures. But hear me this morning, don't carry Friday's failures into Monday's opportunities. Monday is a gift. Monday is a reset. Monday is your chance to start fresh. You cannot walk into the door of a new opportunity while your hands are still full of yesterday's regrets. Failure is not meant to follow you, it's meant to teach you. The problem is that many people confuse failure with identity. They think because they failed on Friday, they are failures on Monday. But failure is not who you are. It's what you experienced. It's not your definition, it's your education. Failure is a teacher, not a life sentence. And if you don't let go of Friday's failures, you will miss the lessons they carried and drag the pain instead of the wisdom. Think about it. If you're driving a car, you can glance in the rearview mirror, but you can't stare at it and still move forward. If your eyes stay fixed on what's behind you, you'll crash into what's ahead of you. Some of you have been staring at the rearview mirror of last week's mistakes, last week's missed opportunities, last week's struggles, and you wonder why you keep stumbling in the present. It's because your attention is still locked in the past. But Monday is not about the rearview, it's about the windshield. And the windshield is always bigger than the mirror because where you're going is greater than where you've been. I don't care what happened last week. Maybe you missed the deadline. Maybe you dropped the ball. Maybe you said the wrong thing. Maybe you made the wrong choice. But this Monday, you've got to drop it at the door. Don't let yesterday's failure rob you of today's potential. Don't let Friday's storm blind you from Monday's sunrise. Every sunrise is God's reminder that yesterday is gone and today is a brand new canvas. But if you carry the old paint stains into the new canvas, you'll never see the masterpiece that could be created. The enemy of opportunity is regret. Regret keeps you replaying what you should have done, what you could have said, what you didn't finish. Regret ties you to the past and makes you blind to the door standing open in front of you. But opportunity requires vision. It requires focus. It requires a willingness to say, yes, I failed, but I'm still here. Yes, I stumbled, but I'm still standing. Yes, I fell short, but I'm still breathing. And that means my story is not over yet. Understand this, Friday's failures don't disqualify you from Monday's opportunities. In fact, sometimes those very failures prepare you for them. The mistake you made last week may have built the wisdom you need to succeed this week. The door that closed last week may have been protecting you from the wrong path so that the right one could open now. Failure can be fertilizer if you use it correctly. It stinks, it's messy, but it produces growth if you let it sink in and work. So stop dragging the old dirt into the new week. Let go of the bitterness, let go of the shame, let go of the voice that says, you blew it, you'll never recover. It's too late. That voice is lying to you. Monday is proof that it's not too late. Monday is proof that grace is still flowing. Monday is proof that opportunity is alive. And the only thing that can stop you from stepping into it is your decision to keep clinging to what's already gone. When you walk into this week, walk in light, walk in free, walk in expectant. Shake off the dust of Friday and step into the possibilities of Monday. You are not bound by what you didn't accomplish. You are propelled by what you've learned. You are not stuck in what went wrong. You are positioned for what can go right. This Monday is not a punishment, it's a platform. It's a launching pad for something new. So I need you to declare it over yourself. I will not carry Friday's failures into Monday's opportunities. I will not drag old mistakes into new beginnings. I will not let yesterday rob me of today. I am stepping into this week with fresh vision, fresh faith, fresh determination. And when you do, you will find that opportunities open up in places you didn't even expect. Doors will swing wide. Energy will rise in you. Hope will return, all because you decided to lay Friday down and pick Monday up. Don't waste this new day by replaying the old one. Don't contaminate this new week with the poison of the past one. This is your chance. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. And the only thing standing in your way is whether you'll choose to carry what should have been buried, leave Friday behind, because Monday is waiting with open hands, and Monday is momentum for your destiny. Excellence is not about perfection. It's not about doing everything flawlessly or never making mistakes. Excellence is about the spirit with which you approach today. It's about saying, I may not control everything, but what I do control, I will give it my very best. Because excellence today is the seed for breakthroughs tomorrow. The greatness you want to see in your future doesn't start in some distant moment. It starts right here, right now, with how you handle this day. Seeds don't look like harvests. When you plant a seed in the ground, it doesn't resemble the fruit you're expecting. It looks small, it looks ordinary, it looks insignificant. But hidden inside that seed is the potential for more than your eyes can see. Excellence is the same way. The little decisions you make today, the way you show up, the effort you put in, the attitude you carry, those things may seem small, but they are seeds. And when you plant them in the soil of consistency, they grow into breakthroughs. The problem is that too many people despise small beginnings. They think, what's the point of giving my best in this little task? What's the point of striving for excellence in this ordinary day? Nobody's watching. Nobody cares. But let me tell you, the world may not notice, but your future does. Every small act of excellence is a deposit into the bank of your destiny. One day when the breakthrough comes, it will not be because of one big moment. It will be because of hundreds of small seeds of excellence planted along the way. Excellence today positions you for opportunities tomorrow. Think about it. Doors don't just swing open for people who show up halfway. Promotions don't come to those who cut corners. Breakthroughs don't land in the laps of people who do the bare minimum. Excellence attracts favor. Excellence builds trust. Excellence creates a reputation that speaks for you even when you're not in the room. And that reputation will open doors you never even knocked on. But excellence is not always easy, because excellence requires discipline. It means showing up with focus even when you don't feel like it. It means pushing beyond what's comfortable. It means giving more than what's required. And sometimes it feels like nobody sees the effort. Sometimes it feels like your excellence goes unnoticed. But let me remind you, every seed takes time to break the soil. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean the seed isn't working. Hidden growth is still growth. Underground progress is still progress. And if you keep planning excellence today, tomorrow will reveal the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Don't let laziness rob you of your future. Don't let excuses stop you from planting seeds. Don't let the lie of good enough trick you out of greatness. Because average never produces breakthroughs, excellence does. And the truth is, excellence is a choice. It's not about resources. It's not about talent. It's not about whether the conditions are perfect. Excellence is a decision to bring your best into whatever is in your hands right now. I want you to hear this. Sometimes your breakthrough is not waiting on God. Sometimes God is waiting on your excellence. He's waiting to see how you handle what you already have before he gives you more. He's watching to see if you'll be faithful over little before he makes you ruler over much. If you're sloppy with today, why would tomorrow entrust you with greater responsibility? But if you give today your best, if you walk in excellence now, you qualify yourself for the next level. So don't treat this Monday as just another day. Treat it as a seed. Plant excellence in your words. Plant excellence in your actions. Plant excellence in the way you treat people. Plant excellence in the way you do your work. Because every seed will bring a harvest in its season. And your season of breakthrough is on its way. But only if you've planted the seeds today. Excellence creates momentum. Excellence builds credibility. Excellence unlocks opportunities. And excellence today guarantees that when tomorrow comes, you'll be ready for it. Don't wait for the big stage to give your best. Give your best now in the small room, in the hidden place, in the unseen work, because what you do in private prepares you for what you'll experience in public. Excellence in the little things is what qualifies you for the big things. So I declare over you this morning, this week you will choose excellence. This week you will give your best effort, not because it's easy, not because it's convenient, but because you know your excellence today is the seed of your breakthrough tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, you will reap what you have sown. Your doors will open. Your opportunities will multiply. Your breakthrough will manifest because you planted excellence into your today. And excellence always produces a harvest. So here we are, standing at the doorway of a brand new week. And I need you to understand, this is not just another Monday. This is not just another day on the calendar. This is a divine opportunity, a fresh canvas, a chance to set the tone for everything that follows. We started by saying clarity is power. Don't stumble into your week confused, distracted, or reactive. Set the tone, write the vision. Declare it before the world tries to define it for you, because if you don't control your Monday will control you. Then we reminded ourselves that Monday is momentum. How you move today will determine how you move tomorrow. Don't stall. Don't hesitate. Don't drag your feet. Build momentum on Monday and ride it like a wave through the rest of your week. One push now creates unstoppable force later. And we said your attitude is the thermostat of your team. Don't just reflect the atmosphere, set it. Be the one who shifts the room. Be the one who refuses to let negativity win. Walk in with fire, with focus, with faith, and watch how the people around you rise to the temperature you set. We also declared, don't carry Friday's failures into Monday's opportunities. Yesterday is gone. Regret will not serve you here. Mistakes do not define you. They prepare you. Let Friday go so you can grab hold of the fresh opportunities standing in front of you today. And finally, we sealed it with this truth. Excellence today is the seed for breakthroughs tomorrow. Don't wait for the big stage to bring your best. Bring your best now. Plant excellence into your work, into your words, into your spirit. Because what you plant today, you will reap tomorrow. So I speak this over you as you step into your week. Walk in clarity, build your momentum, set the temperature with your attitude, leave the failures behind, and plant seeds of excellence. If you do these things, this will not just be another week. This will be a week of growth, a week of progress, a week of breakthrough. Lift your head high, square your shoulders, and declare it with me. This is my Monday, this is my moment. This is my opportunity, and I will not waste it. Now go forward and make this week unstoppable.